Hello everyone, welcome to the Lalantia show. Today I'm coming on to do the monthly reading for the month of July 2020, but if you catch this at a different time, then take it that there is a message for you. So first of all, I apologize for any background noise. My nephews are here right now, and I'm not even going to bother to try to tell them to be quiet because it seems like once you tell them to be quiet, then they just get even more loud. So hopefully we won't actually be able to hear them, and we're just going to move forward as if there's not anything else going on around here. So if you have not met me before, if you have not watched any of my videos before, my name is Lalantia. I'm a psychic realm channeler and energy healer, and I specialize in working with the magical realms. I work with dragons, unicorns, mermaids, fairies, all the different magical beings. And I also work with animal spirit guides. I work with ascended masters, angels, what am I leaving out? I work with all different kinds of galactic beings. I work with all kinds of different beings. And with these readings that I do each month, I am tuning into the energy, but I also am drawing cards. So I have a vast collection of tarot and oracle decks. So I tune into the energy, I pull cards, and it's a combination of just channeling the energy that's coming through, showing the cards, going with the energy of the cards. So it's a combination of everything working together. So this is just to help you have a little bit of an idea of what the energy for July is for the collective. So obviously there's going to be more personal things for you. Now, if you are interested in getting something more personal, I do have sessions available. My sessions can be a channeling session. I can channel for you. I also do past life regression. I do past life healings. I do past life journeys, I do healings, I do all kinds of different things in my sessions. But if you are looking for a deeper reading, I do them as well. And though it's not listed on my website, if you are interested in a email reading, it is something that I do sometimes offer. So if that's something you're interested in, just shoot me a message on my website, or shoot me a message on my website to make sure I get it, and I can let you know what that would be. So let's get started because there's a lot. These readings go on really long. So the decks that I'm using: Tarot of Enchantment, Forest of Enchantment, Tarot, the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards. I haven't used these in forever, so I've decided to pull them out. Messenger Oracle, and the Divine Energy Oracle. So what I did is I pulled 2 tarot cards that are for the energy in general for the entire month, just kind of pulling all the energy. What is the main energy that we need to be aware of? So the first card that came up is Child of Challenges. Now, the Child of Challenges is about there being a lot of challenges and preparing for challenges, but not going into panic mode. So this is like you are contemplating how you're going to handle the difficult days ahead. So this kind of tells us that July is kind of preparing for some bigger stuff that's coming. Now, I don't know about you, but that kind of makes sense with everything going on in the world right now. We've had a very tumultuous June, and I kind of feel like it's going to get worse before it gets better. It kind of needs to get worse before it gets better. Although, the worst in a way can be good, right? But it's painful and it's hard for us. The second card that I got as the overall energy is Moonlight. Now, one thing that they're really showing me about this is the importance of using your intuition. So really be tuned into yourself through the month of July. Tune in for the basic things for like anything. If you're in a debate about going to the store or about which store to go to or about going on outings or going on vacations, like really listen to your intuition, really listen to yourself and what feels right to you. Now we also have, you can see the water with the reflection on it. This can also be like looking at things like a mirror. So when you have triggers and stuff, look at it as a mirror and go deeper into that. So that is just kind of the overall energy, right? So the overall energy is we need to prepare for some bigger things that may be coming our way. We need to not panic, not go into a fear place, but go into a place where you're listening to yourself, listening to what your body and your intuition is telling you about what you may need to do to prepare for this. So you know, it's going to look different for everyone. I don't think that we need to panic about anything, but I do think that we need to, you know, a lot of it is just about the energy, being in the right energy and not going into that place of panic when things do happen in the world that are kind of scary. So um, that's overall. Now let's go into week by week. So the first week we have snake, shed old skin. So this is a lot of releasing. Now I did the weekly reading for in my group excuse me, for the first week in June, because we're coming up on it right now. So it was for this coming week for me, as I'm recording this, and this really fits for the energy that I was getting, as well as it's kind of an energy that is about kind of retreating and really caring for oneself. So this is a week where you're going to want to shed some old skin, and you're going to have a little bit of courage to do that, or a lot of courage to do that. It's time to face some really dark things, some really difficult things maybe. It is really important to take plenty of time for yourself. The first week in July, it's really, I might say in June sometimes, because this is June 28th as I'm recording this. I'm still thinking June in my head. This is for July, in case I do say June. I'm not sure if I have. But it is really important to really stay strong in this first week, but also take time. This is a week where it feels really important to retreat, to take time for yourself, to really be firm in your own energy, take time to ground, you know, go in nature if you need to go in nature. But at the same time, oh, look at that. So I hadn't looked at these cards yet. So we actually get rejuvenate. So there's this time in the first week in July, how it's really, really important to take time to rejuvenate. And that really fits with that, you know, stepping back, taking time for yourself, not allowing yourself to get too overwhelmed with things that are going on in the world. Take time to shed the skin, take time to really dig into and feel courage, because it's preparing for some new things that are coming in. That means you want to get rid of all of that old gunk, all of that old energy, so that you can look forward, and move forward in a more positive energy. So that is the main importance for the first week in July. Be prepared to shed old skin. Make space for shedding that old skin. Have courage to shed that old skin. It can be scary sometimes, but take that time for yourself, rejuvenate, and look forward positively, looking at what you want things to look like. And I think that's one thing that we need to stress the importance of as we go through the difficult times. It's important that we look at our shadows, that we do the healing, that we do all of the work, but also look to what we are creating. What do you want your life to look like? What do you want the world to look like? When you go out into the world, how do you want it to be? Look at that, feel into that energy, and make sure that you're always kind of building that, but you're not ignoring or bypassing any of the other emotions that you have going on right now. It just got really dark and cloudy here, so it's getting darker in my video. So the second week in July, we have Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. So this one goes along with intuition. Really listen to your intuition. Listen to what guidance that you're feeling. Now, I do feel this this importance of really connecting with your animal spirit guides. Connect with the animals. Connect with ancestor energy is coming through as really important too. I think ancestor energy in all of July, which is actually the reason why I picked this deck, because I was feeling that ancestor energy is so important for us right now, especially important right now in the world. So that feels really important. The animals are helping us as we as we move through this energy, as we heal, as we grow, as we expand, and as we step into new energy. But trust your intuition, tune into your intuition, really develop your intuition if you're not already doing that. The next one is share your thoughts. I just want to feel into this a little bit to make sure that I am interpreting what they want to bring forward accurately. So there's a lot of this ancient wisdom energy that I feel coming in, and this remembering who you are, remembering your power, remembering that you are more than just a human. let's put it that way. You're more than just a human. So remember this wisdom that you have. Connect with others. Connect with others to share your thoughts, to get other opinions, um, to communicate about things that are going on in the world, in your life, in your thought processes. Like, this could be being educated by others. This could be connecting with others for other viewpoints. This is that like really being in a more open mind space, right? So that's what I get from that card. Really be in that open mind space. Now we have, okay, so this is interesting because we have two cards that are almost opposites. So we get wake up call. So this second week in July, there may be some really big things that kind of go down. Maybe some big things that are starting to show up. We're gonna get another wake-up call. This card came up for the month of June as well. So it's not too surprising. We're still carrying some of that energy forward, and maybe even more. There may be another surge of energy regarding the wake-up call. I feel like that's totally possible. But we also have go for your dreams. So they don't want you to forget. It's important that you don't forget your dreams, that you don't forget what you are creating, that you don't forget what you came here for. Don't get so caught up in the wake-up call and the difficult things that are happening in the world that you forget about your dreams. So this is just a reminder that your dreams are not put on hold because of the things that are happening in the world. Now, it may reshape your dreams. Maybe you need to reimagine your dreams. Maybe you need to create new dreams, but remember to keep creating, keep moving forward in that space. They're not put on hold. We're just moving through energy in a different way. We're going through a massive healing on earth. Things look different. We can't predict what's going to happen. We really can't predict what's going to happen. Not completely. There's too much that is shifting. There's no way that we can tune into that energy and know this is how it's going to be, because it's changing. There's too much going on right now. So, reminder, the second week in July, tune into your animal guardians, listen to your intuition, feel that connection with your ancestors. Share your thoughts, talk to others, communicate, be open to other perspectives, other ideas. There may be a wake-up call. Listen to that wake-up call, but don't let it keep you from going for your dreams. Reach for the stars, keep dreaming, keep moving forward in that. Now, the third week. This is perfect. The third week in July. Excuse me, I'm talking too fast. Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Now, I think this is a major lesson that we are learning, and it's so important. We need to remember that we need to listen to other perspectives. We need to be open to other people's ideas. We need to listen to people that are different from us, that may see things in a different way. We need to be open to that. So this is that reminder that it's possible that you may not be right about everything. It's hard to accept that, isn't it? But it is so important that we listen to others and hear their stories, because we're not always right. Sometimes we just don't know. And that's okay to not know, because, hey, we grew up a certain way, we're taught a certain way, that's what we know. So we have to have somebody educate us and help us see another way. Now, it's interesting because we also get seek the lesson. So the third week in July, seek the lesson. Check out that card. Beautiful. So let go of the need to be right and seek the lesson. So if there's something that you have been really stuck on believing, like you've been really firm and trying to stick to this belief, or maybe you have suddenly been awakened to that you're not always right, or there's something in particular that you have not been right about, like, look at the lesson in the situation. There might be other things, other lessons in there as well, I'm sure. Now, this week we also have be open to love. So a little bit interesting. It seems a little bit like out of the theme, but a reminder that life still continues even through difficult times. So be open to love and choose your friends wisely. So the third week in July, you may be finding that there are some people that are no longer in alignment with you. It may be kind of coming into your awareness over the past month or so. You may be finding, I think that a lot of people, if not all of us, are finding that there's not Not everybody that we have been friends with is still in alignment with who we really truly are and who we are becoming. So it's okay to let go of some of those friends. Now, a recap of the third week of July, we have Peacekeeper, let go of the need to be right and seek the lesson. So it's really important that you really look into things the third week in July, look at your belief systems, look at what other people are saying, look at maybe where you might not be right about everything, look beyond, like look at other perspectives, talk to other people. That's kind of a theme here. Be open to love the third week in July. You never know what might come your way. And pay attention to the people in your life. Are they really positive for you? Are they really lifting you up? Or are they bringing you down? Are they making you not feel so good? Are they kind of bringing the icky energy to the situation? Now, the fourth week in July, I just kind of want to tune into the energy. Let me take a drink, actually. So I get very elf energy, like a lot of elf energy coming in. They're actually stepping forward. So the fourth week in July, and I kind of feel like in general, this is just kind of an energy that's coming in as really important, is that we're going through massive shifts on Earth. Now our elemental and Earth guardian beings that are here on Earth, whatever, labels you want to put on them, they are really helping to hold this space on Earth. They're helping to hold the space for the change that needs to happen. Now, what they care about is that the Earth survives. And yes, they care about some of us as some of them are our guides, and they want to, they want our back. They have our best interest at heart, right? But the Earth is what is important to them. So they want to help us make the Earth a better place to live, a place that isn't as polluted, a place that isn't as violent, a place that isn't as, what they're showing me is like just a low vibration, right? So we're raising the vibration on Earth. They're helping us to raise the vibration on Earth. So we get Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. This is about your connection with the Earth. Maintain that connection with the Earth through July. But the fourth week in July, just a reminder, take more time to really stay rooted and grounded and present. Make sure that you're connecting with the Earth. Make sure that you're connecting with that, the elemental energy. Connect with the elemental energy. Now they want you to remember your power, that you have power, that you have power to create change, that you have power to make a difference in the world. There's something else that they want to say about that. Like I can feel their energy coming in. So here's what I'm getting. So they're coming in and they are reminding you that you're not powerless. So there's a lot of energy around him, only one person. How can I really make a difference? How can I create change? How can I really do anything with all of the negative, whatever energy, like all this stuff going on in the world? So you do have the power to create change. Now, right now, we are in a place where things are falling, right? We're in a falling place, which it's like we have to hit rock bottom in order for a space for the new to come in. So when things get really bad or they seem really bad or they're just like changing drastically, it can be really scary. It can really bring up a lot of fear, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. So it's easy to get caught up in the negativity of things. When you see people rioting and you see people screaming in the streets and you see people so rude when you go out and about because everybody's in a fear place, it's easy to get caught up in that. It's easy to be like, well, this world is just falling apart. But this is the shift. This is the hitting rock bottom. And sometimes individually people have to hit rock bottom in order to change. Sometimes people just get caught up in other people's energy and it just kind of spreads. But this is the change. So as difficult as it is, keep remembering that we are in a time of change, that we are creating a new, better place on earth, a better earth, a new earth, whatever words you want to use. But they also want to remind you again to let go and enjoy. So still remember to live your life. Still remember to do things that you love to do. Now, by the fourth week in July, I don't know how things are going to be. It seems like every day things are always changing more. But what I get from this is that you can still go out and garden. You can still, I mean, obviously, right? We're not going to lose our gardens. We can go out and garden. We can go into places in nature. Hopefully, you'll be able to go places in nature. I don't think you're going to lock us in our houses or anything. So go out in nature. Do things that you enjoy, even if it's not the same things that you're used to doing. Find new things that you enjoy. So I found that through all of the time and being in lockdown, the simple pleasures of life, reading a book, laying in my bed and looking out my window brings me so much joy. It's the simplest thing. And I don't even I live in town. Like, I have baby trees out my window. I don't even have a beautiful scenery to look at, but the sun is out there and the sky and the clouds, and it just feels so wonderful to me. And it's making that space to just be. It's okay to just lay in bed and look out the window sometimes. I don't do it all the time, but I do take time to do that once in a while. Sitting out on my patio and gardening. Like, I have a lot of flowers out there, and I like to, I go out there and I deadhead the flowers and I water them, and I, pull any dead leaves off, and just spending time out there brings me such pleasure. So do those things you enjoy and enjoy them. Don't feel like you need to stay caught up in everything that's happening in the world. Don't feel like you need to constantly be doing something in regards to creating change. And you create change by also taking care of yourself. And that also goes with retreat, which is the last card that we have for the month. So it's letting go and enjoy, and some of that is going to be with retreating. So take that time away. So a reminder, the fourth week in July, stay rooted and grounded, connected to nature, connected to the earth, and remember that you are part of the change. You can create change. You are powerful. Make sure to let go, enjoy, retreat, do things that you love that make you happy. Remember, this can be the simple things in life. So hopefully this gives you a little bit of an idea of the energy for July and helps you to navigate through the month. In the past, I have been doing little meditations for the month. I'm not going to do that this time, but I might do a meditation that I will post as a separate video here on my YouTube channel so that you can check that out at a later time. I am really grateful for you joining me today. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so if you feel called to. Of course, give this video a thumbs up. You can comment and let me know your thoughts. If you have anything that you want to add, remember the overall theme of the month. Be prepared, get prepared, but don't be in a place of fear. There's no need to be afraid, but we're preparing for your change. We're preparing for new things. And listen to your intuition. That is the overall theme for the month. So I will see you guys on the next video, and I hope that you have a wonderful July. No matter what happens in the world, I hope that you can enjoy your July, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.